Today I'm going to go over Lesson 15, New Conflict. On the heels of the Yom Kippur War, Israel would soon be engaged in another armed conflict. The Palestinian Liberation Organization, better known as the PLO, led by Yasser Arafat, launched multiple deadly attacks on Israel's northern border and northern towns. These attacks and threats reached a peak when Palestinian terrorists attempted to assassinate Israel's ambassador to Great Britain in 1982. Within that war, Israel was successful in dismantling PLO bases in southern Lebanon. Not long after, Israel's defense minister and army chief of staff allowed a Lebanese Christian militia, better known as the Phalanges, and Israelis to enter two Palestinian refugee camps. This was part of a transfer of power within back to the Lebanese. The Phalangists were themselves at war with the Palestinian terrorists. The fighting with the Arafat and the Palestinians destabilized the Christian Lebanese government. Syria further complicated the issues by backing or partnering with the Palestinians, contributing to the instability of the Lebanese government. In September 1982, Bashar Gemayel was assassinated by these allied forces. That following week, the Phalangists asked permission from the Israeli military to enter the Sabra and Shatili refugee camps. The Phalangists massacred the Palestinian civilians in the camps. Some estimates 460 to 800 were killed. While the world was silent, the Israeli public was outraged. This outrage was visible by demonstrations or protests by 400,000 plus Israelis, and also inquiries were opened to bring the Israeli military to justice for what had happened. Yes, the Lebanon War was complicated conflict for Israel. In seeking to defend its civilians against terror and rockets, the Israeli military was confronted with its first asymmetrical war and found itself managing the operations in city streets against armed militants and terrorists. Israeli society's outrage highlighted the populace's strong moral center and their focus on holding their army to a high standard. Due to Israel's victory, we're thankful that the PLO was weakened and eradicated from Lebanon. This also paved way for the Oslo Accords that you would see later on in several years to come.